Yeah. I mean, and I put it this way. I would say Australians. I mean, we're as a nation, we're actually quite innovative, but it's around how do we actually utilize that innovation in some ways. Or set up the environment to allow that to happen more organically in a professional setting. Um, I mean, I think a good example of that is you think about how much kind of self-limiting belief we all place on ourselves. How much the subconscious actually drives our decision making. We could have very good theoretical approaches to how things should be, but then you're in an environment in which, let's say, fear or hesitation or even just kind of reaction to a scenario, suddenly you naturally, without even thinking about it, go in a different direction. I remember dabbling as a graphic designer very early on in my career, and a lot of that it's around trying to think about what am I being expected to create here, and trying to force that creativity and trying to pigeonhole it in a particular way doesn't really work. It's exactly like what you're saying. How do you allow people to feel comfortable with themselves, to that their value ideas are valued, and
Yes.
that's where real creativity comes out.
Exactly, and especially in an organizational setup, I think people should feel okay to voice different ideas,
Yeah,
voice something which is out of the box,
yeah, yeah,
and not feel that they will have to have any repercussions around
yeah,
it, or just have that fear of failure
yeah,
or fear of ridicule
yeah,
just
yeah.
because they thought of a different approach.
Exactly.
I've seen some of the best innovators in my career come when they haven't been afraid of trying something new.
Yeah.